Hi guys, this is a group 5 learning video. The topic we will discuss today, according to the assignment given by our lecturer, is about metadiscourse and genre. I'm Nuralizah as the moderator and speaker 2. Before that, I will introduce our group members consisting of Delia as speaker 1 and Sindi as speaker 3. There are also learning outcomes here, the first of which is to understand the concept of metadiscourse and its significance in written communications across various genres. And the second is to identify and analyze different types of metadiscourse used in various genres, such as research articles, popular science writing, and academic textbooks.
Metadiscourse is a term that refers to the use of metadata in language, which involves reliance on context, norms, and expectation in particular setting. Metadata is distributed in various genres and assists writer and speaker in establishing the context of language use. This context includes the norms and expectations of those who use the language in particular setting. Metadata is distributed in various genres and its use varies depending on the audience, purpose, and other aspects of the social context. Therefore, genre play an important role in the use of discourse and in understanding the speech of writer and speaker in response to and constructing the context in which language is used. The concept of genre. Genre is term used to categorize text based on the way author use language in response to common situation. The concept of genre helps build relationships, establish communities, and express idea and emotion. It makes it easier for readers to recognize commonalities in text and help them read, understand, and write more easily. Writing is based on the expectation that readers will be able to interpret the author's intention. This expectation is based on previous texts that readers have read in the same genre. Writers choose certain ways of writing that are considered effective. Language is seen intertwined with social reality and assists in creating that reality. Genre theories place the relationship between participants in language use at the center of attention, assuming that every successful text will reflect the writer's awareness of the context and the readers who read part of the context. Genre theory focuses on classifying texts based on their similarities or difference, with research identifying feature on important feature is metadiscourse, which is dimension that help reveal the author purpose, assumption about the audience, and interaction with the reader. Metadiscourse is important genre analysis because it reflects the interpersonal dimension of academic and professional writing. In academic writing, metadiscourse involves persuasion not only through the presentation of idea but also through the construction of the writer identity and the negotiation of relationship with readers. Each genre has different ways of using metadiscourse, as seen in the comparison between academic and editorial text. This difference is related to the different knowledge that is built up the genre. By understanding the role of metadiscourse in different academic genre, we can explain the variation in its use.
Okay, metadiscourse in academic research article. Research article play a pivotal role in the creation of academic knowledge, despite technological advances giving rise to platforms such as electronic journals and e-lists, as well as the growth of online journals in fast-growing fields. Research papers remain the primary means for academics to disseminate work and build reputations. Research articles, therefore, become the place where names are made, knowledge is authenticated, awards are collected, and disciplinary authority is exercised. Okay, next. Metadiscourse and negotiation claims. Metadiscourse is used by authors in response to the potential negativity of their claims to engage readers and anticipate possible objections or difficulties of interpretations. Metadiscourse plays a role in garnering support, expressing collegiality, resolving difficulties, and avoiding disputes in academic discourse. Further oppositions to assertions can stem for the failure of such claims to meet conditions of adequacy, where authors must ensure that their claims correspond to reality and use the epistemic conventions and forms of argument of their discipline. Metadiscourse assists in signaling the relationship between ideas and material in a way that potential readers deem appropriate, as well as serving as a conduit for interpretive cause that match the author's intent. Okay, a study of research papers, the importance of anticipating readers' reactions and making appropriate metadiscourse choice is suggested in the findings of a study of 28 research articles from 7 leading journals in 4 fields of study: microbiology, marketing, astrophysics, and applied linguistics, totaling 160,000 words. The study found more than 10,000 metadiscourse devices with an average of 370 occurrences per paper, or 1 every 15 words.
Research articles are the core of scientific knowledge pulled through negotiating claims with reviewers, editors, and readers. For this reason, popular science articles tend to simplify scientific information for a general audience. Contrasts in writing style, where it reflects differences in needs, background knowledge, discourse expectation, and reading goals between specific and general readers. The use of metadiscourse differs between popular science writing and academic research papers. In popular science writing, the narrative follows the scientist's argument that's organized even into a series of parallels, highlighting the conceptual structure of the discipline with language that reflects assumptions of impersonality, cumulative knowledge construction, and empirism. Scientific research papers, on the other hand, focus on a material, plant or animal, rather than the scientific activity used to study it. The narrative is chronological, and the language used paints a picture of nature outside of scientific practice. The use of interactive metadiscourse in popular science writing serves to engage the readers and create a sense of interaction within the text. In popular science writing, the use of interactive metadiscourse differs from that of academic research papers. For example, endophoric markers in popular science writing, such markers are used to relate claims to a broader context or to provide explanation. Therefore, the use of interactive metadiscourse in popular science writings aims to create a more interactive and engaging reading experience, encouraging readers to consider and respond to the contents in a more involved way. The use of interactional metadiscourse in popular science writing differs from its use in academic research papers. Because popular science writing tends to use more explicit attitudinal markers. In popular science writing, there is a use of metadiscourse aimed at engaging non-specialist audiences, often using questions and effective language to connect with readers. Additionally, popular science writing is shorter and aimed at a wider audience, so it can use metadiscourse to guide readers through the text and clarify real-world phenomena. In introductory textbooks, metadiscourse is used to present new proportional content in a way that reduces its weight for beginners and present unfamiliar content more comprehensively. The distribution of metadiscourse in introductory textbooks show a rare balance between interactive and interactional form, with a preference for interactive form. Clearly, the use of metadiscourse varies across genres, with introductory textbooks focused on presenting content comprehensively for beginners. The difference in the use of metadiscourse between university textbooks and research papers is significant. In university textbooks, metadiscourse is used to clarify a shared understanding of the discipline and to guide readers through the logical flow of the content. The aim is to initiate students into a new cultural competence while ensuring the accessibility of the text. On the other hand, in research papers, metadiscourse is mainly focused on presenting argument accurately, explicitly, and carefully. It serves to negotiate claims and interpretation within the academic community. Textbooks tend to use interactive metadiscourse to directly address and engage readers as participants in the text, treating them as equal to the author. Often address readers directly by using inclusive language and imperative sentences to engage readers in discussion. Use framing markers to organize discourse and endophoric markers to refer readers to specific passages, illustration, or argument in the text. Tend to have a higher preference for interactive metadiscourse features that directly engage readers. Interactional metadiscourse in textbook emphasizes informing readers about where they are and where they are going. It reflects careful decision regarding what the audience is expected to know and what needs to be revealed. Clearly, the choice of interactional metadiscourse in the textbook is geared toward guiding the reader through the material and aiding comprehension, whereas in the research paper it's focused more on persuasion and emphasized the author's stance.
That's all from our groups. Thank you.